Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Shar. I want you guys to get your coffee, your tea, your cranberry juice, your coffee, or your orange juice, all right? And stay with us for a little while. Let's go. All right, what's up, checkmates? Listen, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I appreciate you all for being here. You guys make sure you hit that like button, turn notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Listen, y'all make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. And remember to speak when you walk on in the chat. Because ain't nobody sleep with you last night. If you aren't following me on any forms of social media, go ahead and follow me at TikTok, Instagram, Facebook and X, and even now on Patreon at Shar's Reality number 6. If you haven't had the pleasure to go over and follow my backup page, please do at Shar's Reality Family. Listen, checkmates, this is not a chat for children, so if you are a child, you probably should exit stage left. Hello to all my newcomers, flip floppers, and day ones. What's up, Belada Dotty to everybody? Hey, checkmates. Hey, I missed y'all. What's up? Y'all make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. All right. Um, Welcome to all. I see a lot of y'all don't want to have a conversation. Y'all might as well come on out the bushes and have a little talk with me. All right. Hey, Sassy Brown. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We're going to let a few more people get on here before we get started. I know a few people are alive, but I got to get in where I can. It's so much foolery going on over here in this love and marriage Huntsville sector. We must talk about it before the episode air tonight. We got so much to talk about. All right. Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. I'm so tired of my people, okay? My people. My females, okay? My woman. Um continuing to let these guys make a mockery out of them. Or even production, right? Um or even production making a mockery out of them, right? I know that there's a time where everybody want to be on television and everybody wants to be famous. I know we live in such times. However, I don't know how far or where do we draw the line at, right? Where do we say, boo, you're not gonna keep continuing to make a fool of me. Okay. I feel like right now we're living in times where everything is acceptable. Okay, everything is okay. And it has trickled down to some of our generations, right? Or some of our children's, and you gotta pop their hand and be like, no, that what you saw over there or on that show is not okay. Okay. We are watching right now the definition of stupidity come out. Okay. We're gonna jump into it a little bit. But you guys are watching right now the story unfold with Scrappy attending the baby shower of his newest baby mother, okay? And his newest baby mother is from Now That's TV. And it doesn't look good. When you was out here berating with Erica, y'all was working on it, y'all wasn't working on it. Now y'all co-parenting and we was just friends. Yeah, y'all changed your story a whole lot. And listen, to each his own. I hope it all worked out for you. But now who's the only one looking stupid? Her, right? Because everything become acceptable. Ain't no co-parenting when your child is 20 or 19. Girl, what are y'all doing? Okay. And we don't need to be on vacation together. We don't need to be partying together. That is not co-parenting. That is delusional. Okay. And Erica just, she reminds me of delusional type chick. And now this whole situation, although it's been mentioned some months back, now it got you out here looking stupid. Okay, you might be like, I told y'all we was just friends, but that wasn't what it was given, and nor do I believe that co-parenting was something that y'all was doing. Okay, now there was multiple rumors of her supposed to be pregnant. I saw pictures where baby, yeah, it was given that. Okay, there was multiple view. He even said that he thought y'all was working on it. But the moment that she wanted to pull back, she didn't even tell him that she wanted to pull back. She just jumped out of it, right? But Scrappy is nobody's friend. He does nobody's no favors, okay? And he doesn't give a dang on who looks stupid in the end, as long as he thinks he look good. Because to me, he's full of himself, okay? And by him popping out in his baby shower and rubbing the old girl's stomach, look, I'm not saying don't be available for your newfound family if that's what you're going to do, okay? At least you showed up to New York City to be a part of that. However, did you think about Erica? Because you had her out here looking crazy and she looks even worse now. They jabbing her over there on TikTok, okay? They getting her. They giving her a whole belly dance over there. Okay, so I'm just saying, a lot of his decisions are selfish. So why do y'all consider him in so many of y'all decisions? He has been making a mockery out of women for so long, down to his own wife, okay? He's not perfect, and neither are they. However, y'all are taking a big toll in it because um you guys are allowing him to bounce back and make y'all feel like so good and love you guys, and then he go off and go have a whole baby. Okay. And yeah, it was a part of a threesome per what the individual friend has shared. But does that make it better, guys? I think everything is okay. Hey, Jazzy J, that doesn't make it better because it was a part of a threesome. What is we doing out here? And why is everything okay? Okay. And I just feel like y'all be not only down for whatever because y'all on reality TV, it's like y'all just let them do whatever for y'all. So we can only blame production for a small portion of that. But if you're not for it, you're not for it. Look at Chaotic. Chaotic was like, I'm out of here. I'm not fighting with nobody else when y'all know these people ain't against me. Take some pride in your own selves, okay? Sassy says Scrappy is a boy, not a man. He needs to grow up. Grow the hell up. Right the hell now, okay? Yes, Sassy, I'm with you. And I just, for my woman, do better, want better, care better, okay, require better, okay? Because if y'all was in a relationship, I don't know no real dude that's going to allow Scrappy to be co-parenting and bouncing back and forth from bedroom to bedroom, from hotel to hotel with y'all. They're going to be like, man, I'm the hell up out of here, okay? So one thing for certain, Scrappy appears to be getting all his cake and ice cream too, and you guys are losing because ain't no dude gonna want to be around Scrappy. Scrappy's only doing what he's doing to Erica and Bambi, the flip-flopping part of it, so that they don't be available to other people while he is available for everybody. Okay. So y'all gotta peep game, okay? Peep T. Clock it. right? And I just be like, my heart be hurting, okay? And I know that's not what we're here to talk about, but because that's the hot news over there, and we haven't did web shenanigans in a while, let's jump into it, okay? We're 10 minutes exactly into the chat. Let's have a conversation. Share the live, guys, that people can know that I am live because I've been MIA for about 5 days, honey. I jumped out of that algorithm and I got to be put back in, and I'm going to need you guys to help me to do that. Okay, so I don't ask for much favors, but every now and then I come and be like, could you do me a good favor? All right, hit that like button, turn your notification on, subscribe to the channel. And the big favor, make sure you guys are sharing the live, okay? So listen, listen, listen. It's a lot going on. Love and Marriage Huntsville, come back tonight. And it gave us a little, a little tea, a little jewel in the dropping, and they letting us know that Destiny and Sunny are going to have a conversation. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know why they still talking about it. It's been clear. She said it to your face. You were never her friend. I don't know why y'all still talking about it. It's a little overrated now. And it's becoming like desperate to have a storyline, a little stupid and delusional as well. And furthermore, why are y'all even still talking about a dude that's behind bars? Baby, that is her whole problem now. What is we talking about? Hey Dorothy, how are you? Bridget, happy Saturday. What's up? I see y'all tiptoeing in here. Yes. Go ahead and share the live, share the live, share the live. Um, so I don't know what is all the big conversation about. Where do y'all women come from? Who raised y'all? Okay. And I feel like because Carlos do not respect women, he doesn't have a problem with woman making a mockery out of themselves, okay? Or of him making a mockery out of the woman, all right? I saw another show, I think it was Bell Collective, and they were giving like a scene or reunion and stuff, and he was telling the people, cut the cameras, cut the cameras. And I just was mind boggled that he would be like, cut the cameras. You know how many humiliating things that Martell done did to Melody that shouldn't have been recorded, but they got recorded and aired? Um, but your loyalty, like you don't have none of that. And I struggle to even digest your content. Okay, like I know it's something that we got to do because we're the content creators. Like we have to listen to you in a sense, you know what I mean? But where was cut the cameras at for Mel? I'm confused. Okay, and you do it quite often. Right? The only person I see you cutting the cameras and not airing stuff and snipping and clipping it for is Martell. Okay, because I've come to the conclusion, all in my opinion, is that you seem to only respect men. You don't give a dang on about women. Although you keep saying, but you're my friend. And because they my friend, I feel like I could say this. You are no woman friend at all. Okay, so I can't take you serious. But we're here now, right? I know that people were saying that the reunion was like going to be a big portion of if the show would return. To see how the reunion in this part B season will go. I don't know how true that is. Double standard, absolutely. I don't know how true that is, or if it's true at all. I'm gonna be honest. I'm here for the whole show. Okay, I'm here whether the show is popping, stale, or a little sticky. Okay, I'm here because I want to know at what point is the narrative going to change. Now, I told you guys before, and I'll say it again, that I'm kind of excited that the camera has flipped off of Mel and Martell for a little bit and back and on Ken and what's the child name? Ken Marquez and Trisha. I'm so excited about that because I don't feel like Mel gets a break from defending herself and the reason behind her choosing to divorce him, or him continuing to poke at her. So I'm so glad for this break. I think that's awesome, that they just pointed the camera to somebody else. Okay. Now, this person that they're pointing the camera to is a little strange, weird, delusional, is giving a GAY energy, and I don't like him. Okay. I don't like him. He's just real weird and strange and girly. You know what I mean? In my opinion. And I don't do girly men. Okay. I need you to be, if you're going to look like a whole buffet, okay, I'm gonna need you to be a whole man and not a little bit of the sauce on the side. I don't like it, okay? You definitely give me that. Okay, so with that being said, we're here now. And let's start with Ken. Ken, for whatever reason, baby, don't give a dang on. I don't know who pissed in his cornflakes, but he do not care. Okay, he's willing to air out everybody's business, and I believe that he's hanging brother Marquez onto a puppet string. Okay, although Marquez then came out and talked back because he like I ain't no sucker, he still shielded brother Ken, in one way or another. He didn't tell everything. He held back, and the reason behind that, which I believe, amongst with other people in the chat, believe that is something that Ken and Trisha has over top of Marquez's head, hence to why he won't really tell it all. And then you would think, okay, Marquez said what he said, Ken said what he said, so maybe the conversation is off, or over. But nope. When you got Ken over there still poking at this man with his kids, you got Trisha, in my opinion, willingly participating in the bull. Okay, she continued to post pictures. It would have been okay with you just posting your kids, but why you got to post him in the picture, trying to taunt him further? Like that's real corny and lame and delusional to me. You know what I mean? And I can't take you serious, nor do I respect you as a woman, right? I don't care what kind of father he is. That's what y'all deal with at your own term. Okay. But this father that he is, whether it's good or bad, Brother Ken needs to sit this one out. I don't know why he keep jumping in the chat. It's not necessary. And I don't know why you keep giving him the pencil to mark his territory to taunt this man and his children. Okay. You were saying happy birthday yesterday to Ken. Just say happy birthday. Why you had to post pictures with him and that man kids? Like you encourage this foolishness. And my first problem would be with you because all you got to do is care more about the children versus your ding dong that you put in your mouth or you're allowed to put in your booty. Okay? A little bit more class to stop this mess, but you refuse to because you're getting a kick out of it, in my opinion. Okay? And often why you come out and swing is because you better, or he gonna go book himself a hotel. Period. You better. Hi, Rhonda. How are you? And welcome to the chat. You finally called alive. That's correct. And I'm going to do better this month. You guys know that I was just going through a lot, and I believe checking out when my house is not in order, okay? Whether it's outside tributing to home, or whether it's home just not in order, I believe checking out. So thank you so much. You definitely did catch a live. Hit that like button. So with that being said, I can't respect you as a woman because a lot of this, what you're doing is you're the one that's putting together the platter. Hello. You putting together the platter and you picking all the sides, okay? And then you don't give anybody an option of what they're choosing to do. You like take the whole plate if that's what you want to do. And your kids are going to come back to you, especially that 18-year-old who's old enough to understand and see you manipulative, conniving, and having fun, messy behind, and say, Mama, I don't like the way you doing this. Okay, so you wait on that conversation because it's definitely coming. Your son is old enough to understand that his mom is playing a dangerous game and somebody gonna get knocked the hell out. Period. Okay. Hey Strawberry, what's up? Um, so I just can't get down with her. So Ken has continued to taunt Marquez about his kids, and like I said, Trisha has been a willing participant in all of this. Okay, she has not, under no circumstances, did anything to help this nor thought about her kids, in my opinion. Okay, but do what you do, boo. So Marquez posted a picture on Halloween and he called himself the Mr. Steal Your Family man, because you guys know that that Marquez went live and he said that Ken is basically playing on Trisha top, and Ken stole his family. So he continues to post a picture. He says, they said I didn't need a costume for Halloween, that I could just go as Mr. Steal Your Family man. Happy Halloween, good people. Why are we still talking about it? You are not the daddy. Maury said you weren't, okay? There's nothing that you can do to take away those kids experience or children experience with their father. Okay, you said out your own mouth how the oldest boy is a great young man, and he didn't get that from you in 3 years. Okay, his daddy had to teach him something. Now, whether Marquez is not playing with the full deck or not, I don't know. I don't like to speak on people mental. Okay, I'm not sure whether he's playing with a full deck of cards or not, but one thing for certain is And two things for sure, it can be draining. I can see it from both ways, but there's still a proper way in doing that. And Trisha, your only responsibility to that relationship, although that the sexual part of that is over, the romance part of that is over, your only responsibility is to make sure you play fair. And I don't think that you're playing fair right now. You're playing very childish, okay? And it's almost as if he's giving you like this ultimatum. You either stick up for me or I'm gone because you swinging too hard. Okay. Now, if Marquez is doing something behind the scenes to y'all that we don't see, show it. You in here approaching bloggers and content creators and saying your piece publicly. Show us something that Marquez is doing to y'all to provoke y'all. Because I don't see that. I see a big back bully, okay? And I see another a female bully, okay? And I'll leave it there. And it's not going to get better because you guys feed off one another, okay? I think you guys are a match made from hell, okay? And that's just period. And it's a bad combination when you get two of the same people in a relationship. Baby, a hot mess on a cold day. And I cannot take you serious. Ken is full of steroids. What you say? He got steroids involved. Child, it's all allegedly in our opinion. But Ken is butthurt because Marquez read his A for filth and did. Okay, so but like I said, it starts with Trisha and ends with Trisha. All she has to do is do something different with her time and tell Ken this problem was here before you and it's probably going to be here after you if me and you don't make it, and just allow me to handle it just so that my kids can have a better ending. Okay, if I choose not to work on it, that's my issue, but I don't need you going back and forth on the internet. Because here's the thing, y'all all live in a house together. So those children who's capable and able to go back online and look at it, at what Mark Kim continues to taunt their daddy, especially that boy, right? Because boys, they hold it all in and then explode. He might start looking at you with the dirty eye. Okay, you look like that type that be like, Trisha, he gotta go. He ain't gonna disrespect me in my house. You look like that type. That type. And because she seems to be a person that's like, I'm gonna do whatever my man tell me, girl, I believe you would put your child out if it came down to that. And I don't think it's too um big or less of Ken to say you're gonna have to pick a side. He gives me those vibes. Now it's still allegedly in my opinion, but man, listen. Hey Roz, how are you? Did Marquez admit that Tisha and Kim was upset with him because he's not following their script? He definitely did, which he exposed the plot, okay? He says that he's not going along with it, okay? He also mentioned, if you guys heard me talk about it before, he mentioned that Kim pulled out a pow pow on him, and that wasn't cool, right? At what point do he still have a job after pulling the pow pow on? Don't that go against all the rules? Okay, that's no different than Erica Mena calling Spice that blue monkey comment. Okay, there's no difference in that. Hey Cindy, how are you? Looking all good in your green. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, so it's no difference in that. Um, who in God's green earth will allow this, right? And I don't know how many chances that Ken is going to be allowed, okay? We know that you guys make calls to your castmates because Sunny done mentioned that she got calls, okay? I think Martell mentioned that he gets calls, okay? Um, and I'm sure, Destiny mentioned that she gets calls. I'm sure there's every cast member get calls. So nobody gonna call Ken and tell him to sit the hell down and sit down swiftly and he's doing too much. Okay. And it's becoming annoying and really gay to me. Okay. Somebody tell Brother Ken to sit the hell down. Okay. Because it's just not funny anymore. Why would we want to follow their story if it's a lie? Period. Okay. Hi, Vivian. How are you? Checking in from Jamaica. What's up? Carlos is not going to be satisfied until he's sued out of existence. Yeah. It's going to get bad. You know what I mean? If it was just Melody and Martell at first, but now we're doing this in every relationship where we're creating an unsafe environment. Okay. workplace harassment, okay? Bullying, okay? It's one thing to just be reality TV where you fuss, you fight, you make up, and you get back to it, but this is going beyond that, okay? And it's not a side thing because, like I said before, I don't believe that Marquez is a perfect father, nor was he a perfect husband. Hence, to why Ken is where he is now over there with Trisha. Okay, so we're not even saying that he is the perfect guy, but we are saying that Trisha, put your big girl panties on and do something and put this flame out before it get real nasty and somebody's life be taken. You know what I mean? Because this not cool. You know what I mean? 50 in the chat, y'all hit that like button. And that's the reality of it. So you guys drop down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think of that. We have to move along. Let's get into Sunni Minx, okay? Sunni said that she wasn't going to be talking about the show no more. If it ain't business, she don't want to talk about it. I guess she was just in her feelings when she said that, and she's back to talking about it. And I'm going to briefly talk about what she shared because that was a pretty lengthy live that she did. And I know T Talk with your girl was over there, and shout out to her. She's doing an amazing job over there, creating the content and not being afraid and doing the content fearlessly. Okay, like I tell you guys all the time, it's not easy doing what we do. We have to find the content, we have to make the content, and then we have to deliver the content and make sure that it's pleasing and acceptable. Okay, so it's never easy. Okay, and then when you deliver it, it could be all of those things, and then you still have little marbles on the outside waiting to throw one at your window and bust it wide open. Okay, so you get the drift. Okay, and then you have to fix it up and do all the repairs to that window. So that people can be able to get back to the point of seeing clearly. Okay, so that analogy I think fits perfectly for what goes on in the social media world, including YouTube. Okay, so anyway, Sunny Mink is back now and she's talking, and I got a couple questions. Okay, one of the things she mentioned during that live was that she talked to Martell doing a share ride. Huh? A share ride? Huh? I'm confused. I said, who the hell? Not Big Bad Wolf Willie. Didn't Arion just say if she wanted to be there, she would have? Girl, he ain't even had a ride for you to get in. How the hell you was gonna be there? Child. He didn't even have a ride. How the hell was he gonna get you a hotel nearby? And what are we talking about? Okay. So you don't got no car services? I'm confused, okay? So you did a share ride. I'm assuming him and Sunny did a share ride because I guess they're the ones that were single. Because everybody else is in a relationship, okay? Except for Destiny, but Destiny may have rode with somebody else. I'm not sure. But Martell, Mr. Fly Guy, I know you wasn't sharing a share ride with Sunny. That's weird, okay? But you do got a couple things on your hands. A couple people want to see you in court, so your money tight, it's tied up, okay? Uh, Veronica says when she was his producer. Okay, I missed something. Um, okay, so with that being said, she comes in and she's having a ton of conversation, right? But she drops some gems on us as she's dropping some marbles with us, okay? And she says that they shared a ride, but during that time, she was able to have a conversation with Martell and tell Martell, hey, the way you, and I'm paraphrasing, guys, the way you did Melody was not cool. You don't cheat on her, you shouldn't have cheated. And Martell went on with the same old story, no real reasoning at all to say, um, no. Oh yeah, a couple people want to see you in court, bro. It's going down, okay? So we understand it's a tight ship for you over there, okay? You gotta take care of Ari because they say she only work at the nursing home. Then you gotta take care, you know, I don't even know if you're taking care of Knox because the M&M kids ain't getting nothing from you. Their mama had to deliver food to the school, so I don't know if Knox getting anything. I don't know. I'm confused. But anyway, 51 in the chat, y'all hit that like button. But anyway, she said that she had a conversation with Martell and she tells him to go. She goes on to say that she tells him how wrong he was for the way he did it, and that he shouldn't have been cheating on Melody. at all. And I'm just like, Martell, shut the hell up. And that the revenge P was not cool. It was not okay. And Martell, in response, goes on to say that he was hungry. She wasn't giving him what he needed at the time. So he did what he had to do to fulfill his needs. Lame, whack, disgusting, and so cliche of an excuse for a reason why a man cheats. Okay. She ain't have time to do a lot of stuff, and if she did, she did. Don't you have a video of her doing what she did on you? So she made time. Maybe not as often as you wanted it. Okay, because you might be a little bit extra, okay, or have like a very high tolerance for that kind of behavior, okay. But with that being said, she made time to put her head where it belonged. Wasn't that the video you were trying to release? Okay, so you is saying that you were hungry. No, you were greedy. Okay. You wanted your cake and ice cream too. You wanted little sides on the side. Okay. And you wanted a little topping on the top. Right. So you were not hungry. You were not starving. Right. You were looking for some dessert. And unfortunately, you couldn't resist the dessert. So that's why you went out and did what you did. And then when you got it, you was like, this is good. You couldn't even leave it alone. Okay, you continued the relationship for some years. Okay, so she basically got on his tail, right, and rag tag his tail. Hey Melba, what's up, baby? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Arion got an Uber. Y'all is crazy. Okay. Um, I read the Blue Magazine article by Kevin Taylor in June 30, 2022, titled Carlos is the King. I'm disturbed to learn who blueprint that Carlos King is following. It's shocking to say the least. Wow. Um, Carlos out there selling her food stand. Wait a minute. Oh, coleslaw. I was about to say Carlos got wait a minute. Coleslaw out there selling her food stamps to keep money in hotels' pocket. That baby living on candy chips. Poor Ting Ting. Hey Nanny, what's up, boo? Hey Shar and Chad. I don't understand why Sunny is even speaking to Martell because his failed marriages at this point, old story. We want to see Martell in jail. Yeah, Nanny, I was getting to that. Um, is it Adwina? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. If I butchered that, I do apologize in advance. But if I got it right, yay, sure. Okay, so with that being said, so she approached him and he goes on to say that he was starving. Like I said, he was not starving. He was looking for some extra topping. And that's just what it is, okay? But Sunny is not my favorite girl. When people have to send me her stuff, because I told you guys I don't follow her. But we have to talk about it. She's a part of the show, okay? I don't feel like she has room to talk, if that makes sense. I don't feel like she has room to talk. Nor do I feel like that was a perfect time to have that conversation. Save it for the cameras. Maybe it will go further, okay? Um, the way that you did things, although Destiny is desperate and delusional and is fishing, I will give you that. The way that you have done this whole relationship with Moses has not left you in the clear, nor has it left a very tasteful taste in our mouths as content creators or viewers. So I don't think that you should have really inserted your input. Okay. Think this should have been a quiet ride to the studio or wherever the hell y'all was filming at. Because baby, you weren't the person to have that conversation. You understand? Because you played and plotted with this girl man for a period of time until you got him out of the way. And Destiny admitted that they were not together when him and her got together. But I definitely think that she told you a lot about him and you had well enough info to back up. Okay. But you were too knee deep in it. So you didn't pull back because he's already made you false promises. And you already got love bombed, in my opinion. So you was not able or in a position to pull back, if that makes sense, okay? Um, she really don't because yeah, her stuff is all over the place. Absolutely. So I don't feel like you had the room, boo. That wasn't your place. Let somebody else do it, okay? Let somebody else do it, baby. That ain't it. Okay. So with all of that, they really made my coffee really nasty. It's like real bland and bland. Oh my God. It tastes like coffee. And I don't like for my coffee to taste like coffee. I like for it to taste a little sweet and, taste a little syrup. It's disgusting. Off topic, but anyway, they didn't do a good job, and I'm not happy about a $4 cup of coffee not being good. Okay, fix it up. So anyway, with that being said, she approached Martell, but she also said during that live, that Destiny, um, basically had a new storyline. I'm not surprised by a long shot. She exposed it. She said, I'm just gonna say it. She says every time she says something, production go calling her, even if she don't even give a gem. First time they called her, I think she said it was when she was like, keep playing or something like that about the DNA test. They call her. And then she made another comment. And then they call her again. So she got yelled at twice for telling Destiny, stop playing with me. Before I expose your A and the real story be told. So apparently production was not happy about that. And they basically called to give her a whooping. If you do this, what happens? So, and the beginning of this statement, she was like, you know what, I'm gonna tell it. I don't care. Okay. She's saying that now Destiny is trying to run with this narrative that her issue with Sunny now is that Sunny was talking about her kid. Destiny, you don't talk about your kid enough. And that's on period, okay? You don't talk about your kid enough. You over here worrying about who DICK Sunny is sucking, how long they've been down there, who bending it over. And you run around here allegedly calling the po-po on people. I don't know if it's true or not. You really got your priorities mixed up, in my opinion, okay? Don't care for Sunny either. She was a producer and should be able to control her storyline better. I agree. Um, but she goes on to say how now um, Destiny's story is going to be that Sunny tried to basically talk about her child when she put out the picture of, I guess, Maury Povich, and alluding to the fact that Destiny don't know who her baby daddy is. So instead of Destiny taking that and saying she talking about me, Destiny loved to, flip the narrative, change the narrative, okay, and make it out to be what she wanted it to be so she could have something to talk about. She did the same thing with Mel, okay? So she's familiar with this technique that she's using, okay? So, but Destiny, let me enlighten you. If that's the case, that's talking about you because you haven't been able to control yourself enough to make sure you slept with one person and one person only during your marriage, okay? But that's still a you situation. That has nothing to do with your child. So, how far would that storyline get you? Unless she punch you all in your gut, if she handled it the way she's been handling it just for conversation, it's not going to get far. But if she punch you in your gut and say what now? Come again? Maybe it'll get far. But you have to pray and hope that she gives you the energy that you're looking for, because she might do what she's been doing. Talk calm to you, tell you I'm the wife now. Get the hell on somewhere. So we have to wait and see. But Destiny, for sure that comment was not about your child. It was about you and not being able to keep your legs closed. Period. Okay. Even when that man said I do, you wasn't able, in our opinion, to keep your legs closed, right? So here we are now where Sunny's saying that this is your storyline. Girl, do something better. Didn't you tell us that you was dating and you got a new thing to ride on? We just want to know if that's what you told us. Because if you told us that, then we know we got something to look for tonight when the season premiere, okay? But other words than that, it's gonna be the same ring around the rosy, catch me if you can. I'm a ride off this story. I'm gonna ask questions. I'm gonna be the middleman. All of those things we're going to look for tonight is going to be the same old thing because you don't ever have a freaking story, Destiny. Do something with your time, girl. Do something with yourself, right? So we're going to listen to Destiny and Sunny conversation that they had during the small clip that they given us on own to talk about. Um, and then we're going to move on from this. But yeah, she exposed the hell out of Destiny. So she's not here for it. So Destiny, I think you should stop poking her, because if you continue to poke her Hey, Lisbeth, what's up, boo? I see they sending my notifications out late, guys. I see that. Listening from the bushes. I'm cleaning windows. Get to it, girl. Get to it. Hold on. Let's pull it up, guys. Let's pull it up. Listen, I need this is off topic, but I know you guys be investigating stuff. You guys know that the gospel singer Jacqueline Carr was married. Do you guys notice that she don't wear that wedding ring no more, and her husband is out of sight, out of mind? Somebody go look it up for me and send it to me when you find it, because baby, I need to know. Okay, what happened to the husband? What happened? I didn't never think they were a perfect match. Okay, but here we are now, baby. She doing her thing. I've always felt like he wasn't it. So if she got rid of him, toodles to her. She ain't waste no time. She was like, this ain't it. I gotta go. But if y'all know more than I know, y'all DM me and let me know, okay? Y'all let me know, all right? Let me see. Yeah, I got the notifications. Oh, okay. We're gonna listen to this and then we're gonna move on, child. We're gonna move on with it. Mm, where's it at? Okay. Your friend, we had a relationship. You know that ain't true. Listen, we may not be friends, but we was cool enough. I tell these people right now that I like you. I don't dislike you to this moment. I have no reason to dislike you. So what I was going to say was this. I never wanted my happiness and my joy to come from your pain. Well, why did you try to rub it in my face? I'm never trying to rub this in your face. I'm the one you chose. Like, I ended that relationship and you won't even acknowledge that. Listen, you won't even I don't know that. I can't speak on what I don't know. Listen, I can't speak on what I don't know. I am not trying to rub this in your face. You know I don't believe that. God can strike me down right now. Listen, you don't have to believe it. You don't have to believe it. But the truth is what it is. Whether it's your truth, my truth, the truth is what it is. I still feel like you're not being honest, Sunny. About what? About our relationship. I never said that we weren't cool. You said we would talk 3 times. You know that's a lie. I never said we weren't cool. On the phone, like, physically, you would shoot little text messages. Hey, what's up? We talked on the phone. We FaceTime. Okay, so what do you do? But what do you want, though? I want you to be real. All right, now, first of all, y'all know I ain't no begging Benny, okay? And I wasn't for all that. Please, Sonny, just tell, like, girl, rather she tell the truth or not, what's done is done, okay? And I was not here for the begging. That was like a little cringy to me, okay? I was not here for the begging, okay? Sonny definitely appears in that clip to furthermore be lying, okay? You said you never said that you weren't cool with her. You played on words, in my opinion, okay? Because Destiny is using the friend card and you're using the cool card, okay? So you're very careful. Destiny's like, you were my friend. You like, no, I never said that we weren't cool. We just weren't friends. I do believe that there was more to the relationship that y'all had. And I know that you don't want to admit that because it would make you look like you're a man snatcher, okay? And you came for her man, and was, lurking for her man when they were still together, okay? And then the soft spoken narrative that you're doing, I think that's a little bit malicious, okay? And I think you're purposely trying to put it like, I'm a good person, but you really playing dirty behind the scenes. That's just my opinion. And I don't care for Destiny at all, okay? But that scene was just given, I'm just going to try to portray. Um but I do appreciate her saying to Destiny, even though Destiny wasn't trying to hear it, I appreciate her saying to Destiny, I'm not trying to rub this in your face, because I feel like that in that moment should have gave you notice that Destiny started to get emotional. It should have given Destiny some type of relief. Um, because I think that's where most of the hurt is coming from. That he shaped up or appeared to shape up for Sunny, but he wouldn't shape up for Destiny, and she's been with him for all these years. Well, I say it all the time, and I still mean it, and I still stand on it. How you start is definitely how you're going to end, and you created an unstable foundation in the beginning. Okay, so that's why it wasn't able to work out. You were with that man while he was married, okay, and you didn't mind bouncing on something when he got a chance to get away from his wife, and that ain't cool. Okay, so now you're all hurt about something that you did to another woman, okay, and you were okay with that. So I can't take you serious, but the only difference is that His wife was a wife. You're not his wife. So to be tripped over, Moses must have something big and Donkey Kong, okay? Because why are you so tripped up about this? I'm confused, okay? It's real, it is giving strange, delusional, impressed, okay? So, like I said, I don't know, but I'm glad that in this moment that Sunny is going to, decided to give you a little bit relief that I'm not trying to rub it in your face. And Destiny like, but it doesn't feel like that though. It doesn't feel like that. Why? You are trying to rub it in my face. And then Destiny, you said we were already broken up. That was your words, okay? So again, that will further prove Sunny point. You and him were not together and y'all weren't still talking when we were together, okay? I just think it's messy all around. But look, y'all like it. I love it. I hope Moses come home and only be with Sonny. I hope that he does, a 360, okay? I hope that Destiny is able to move her tail on and stop being manipulative to her own self and be truthful with herself. I think that will help her out a lot, okay? I think her biggest problem now is not being able to be truthful with herself, okay? And that's where the struggle is coming in at, okay? Um, so we're 45 minutes into the chat. Let's continue to move on. Y'all drop down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think of all of that. Let's talk about Ken exposing that Martel and Arion are married. Um, I don't know. Production been doing some strange stuff, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. But what I do know is Ariane will be a fool to marry Martel, because it would just be a title, okay? He hasn't chose you fully yet. He's still stalking his ex-wife, which further proves that he still want her. So you would just be something to do, right? Physically, mentally, emotionally, romantic, all of those good things. You would just be something to do, right? And I can't take you serious, okay? I wouldn't let nobody like Martell keep playing with me. And the reason why Martell, and I said it before and I said it again, the reason why he picks Ariane out of all of this is because Ariane is a little girl to him, okay? And he likes little girls. Now I don't mean that like he like little girls. Y'all know what I mean. He likes women that's not seasoned, okay? That have no experience, that's been broken, okay? That have a little bit turmoil and trouble, okay? And struggle out here with men and low self-esteem, things like that. He looks for women like that so he could prey on them. And that's exactly what he did to Ariane, in my opinion. Okay. So to marry him, it's only going to get worse. Okay. It's only going to get worse and it's not going to end well. But Ken, after somebody made a comment to let me call you back, I'm on live. um After somebody made a comment, Kim was like, F it, y'all out here airing out all my stuff, I'm gonna air it out more. Like I'm gonna put something else out there, so y'all stop playing with me, because folks are saying how Trisha and Martell, and he hates for somebody to say that Trisha and Martell had a whole relationship, okay, or Trisha was excited about Martell. And he hated that for himself. Okay, so he has no choice but to say, y'all pressed off of Marty Marr, but Martell is in a whole relationships. Okay, somebody called. So somebody had called Lay's chips. Okay, and it says just have one. LOL. Enjoy the reunion, Ken, Trisha, and Martell. Ken jumps in the comment section and Ken says, he tags the individual. He says, laugh out loud. This NIGGA is married and you guys still believe in anything. Enjoy watching us. Enjoy watching us. LOL. Now, Kim be doing a lot of talking, but this somehow seems believable. Okay. Um, and I guess this was his only way to say, get off my woman. My woman don't want Martell. My woman wasn't doing nothing with Martell, by him exposing Martell's truth. Now, Martell's been on one lately. He done threatened the Scots, right? He done threatened Tisha. I tell that you was sleeping with my mans. And now he over here, Ken putting out his business. Ken, he might tell your story. So you better tread lightly, okay? Because he's not giving no mercy to nobody in this season, right? Before he like, we the bros, we the mans. But right now he is Team Martell and he's not playing. So you better be careful with putting this man business out there if this is true, because he's going to expose yours sooner than later. Because here's the thing. If um if you know this about him, I'm sure he knows a lot about you. Okay. Now how? I don't know. But tread lightly with Marty Moore, because Marty Moore says whoever want it can get it. And at whatever time you want to do it, let's go. Okay, 61 in the chat. Y'all hit that like button. So I don't know if it's the truth or not. I would just say that it's a bad mistake. And for her mother, stop her. Okay? Don't let her marry this man. I know you can't tell a grown folks what to do because we're going to do what we want to do anyway. But don't let this play out like this. Okay? Somebody put and trip her. Okay? Trip her so she don't walk down that aisle with this man, because this is going to be a disaster. Point blank, period. A disaster in its making. And I don't care how you slice and dice that thing. Okay? I don't care how you slice and dice that thing. It's going to be a mess, honey. It's going to be a mess. Sorry. Um, so let's move on. Let's move on. So y'all let me know if y'all think they really married in the comment section, baby. I don't know. I don't know. Hit that like button, turn notification on, and subscribe to the channel, okay? So we talked about the costume. Let's talk about I believe he has married her. His court case is coming up next month. ACC just read court papers where Mel has been subpoenaed to testify in a case that the girl Liz Hotel. Oh, wait a minute. Wet draws. She's married. Wow. What? Lisbeth, send that to me. Just not the information. Just send me so I can, be able to look and do my own thing. What? That's wild. Um, it's just dumb. You know what I mean? And like I said, it pulls a lot of people in. Arion might as well get ready to go. And if he married her, maybe that's so that Arion don't have to testify in court. Because right, the wife don't have to. Thank you. Right, the wife don't have to testify if she don't want to. So maybe that's his plot and reasoning for marrying her. Baby, this is a hot mess on a cold day. Okay. Um. This is bad, guys. This is bad. Um, so let's talk about Dawn Michelle in our last 10 minutes of this hour live, guys. And Dawn Michelle is always pulling up, giving some leverage and giving some jewels. And always just giving some positive nuggets. Okay, she played with it. Okay, she here for whatever. Okay, she like we could do it this way or that way. We could do it classy or messy. However, I can do it, but I'm gonna make sure I ain't losing nothing while doing it. And that I love about her. Okay, and this season, people are waiting in the wind to try to sabotage or destroy somebody. We're seeing it across the social media world. Okay, we just seen the whole thing with Little Dirk, and yes, he should be held accountable for all his wrongdoing. Right. But this is right hand's man who's waiting in the wind to go ahead and expose him. Okay, we see it right now with Krishana, her own sister, Tasiki. It's going down. It's explosion season, and unfortunately, it doesn't have a name on it. Okay, so it might be your turn. Okay, so tread lightly, tread lightly. This is bad, guys. This is bad. So anyway, Dawn Michelle pops in and she gives us a little message. Hold on one second. Um, Let me see. She says, "Hey y'all, remember to keep your ugly cute, carry on, and don't worry about the gaslighting. Um, and rock throwers who hide their hands, false narratives, and the rigmarole, okay? In between, thank you to all the supporters, dope CCs who rock with the team, rain, sleet, or snow. Remember, we're all imperfect, so continue to pray for your enemies. Let's watch our own steps, okay? Represent yourselves as if God is orchestrating your next level. Okay, up next, she says, y'all are too smart to fall for the okie dokie. Okay, stay woke and be kind. Okay, love y'all, team millimeters, period. I love that. Okay, 72 in the chat. I love that because that's where I created that mug just to stand clear, right? Stand clear. Because you need that reminder to stand clear so that it don't spill back into your house. I'm seeing, listen, I got into Shout out to Trending at some point. That's my sis from another mother. Okay, I was in her live this morning, and I'm going to tell y'all, I didn't know who the hell they was talking about. I just was so tickled at the fact that she was saying that Chef Zanzan was being called names, right? And when they said that, she was like, "No disrespect, sis, but you the wrong one to do that." So I was tickled at the comment, but I had no clue of who they exactly were talking about. So I jumped off because I didn't know what they was talking about. So like, what more can I give rather than my little hackling in the chat? Okay, sis was lost, right? But I heard her also say something that this, and I'm paraphrasing, right? But this is definitely a season of coming in and attacking. But what she also said was that in this season, thank you, Lisbeth. But what she also said that in this season, 73 in the chat, people are basically drama cells, right? And a lot of people have gotten that memo. So you don't have to do something, choose somebody for you to become the target, okay? It could just be you're a popular person or not, right? Or that drama sells. If I create an argument or a friction with somebody else and they start talking about it, boom, my channel popping. No type of integrity, okay? I created a shirt that I haven't dropped yet called Flip Floppers Without a Conscience, okay? Listen, they not loyal. They don't have no type of conscience, okay? And I'm going to wear it. I'm not a flip flopper, but it's my merch. So I'm definitely going to wear it. And listen, when it drop, I want y'all all to get one so we can let them know that we know who they are. We see them and they're not without no conscience. Okay, flip floppers without a conscience, they be in everybody's chat. So drama sells, but you have to do something as a content creator. Do I give in to what sells, or do I continue to be authentic to myself, all right, or true to myself or who I am as myself? Okay. I have no idea why my backup channel is not. Well, I do know it's not going as fast as I would like it to, and I'm gonna look at it from a spiritual lens, and I'm looking at it from a content creator lens. Drama sells, right? People don't want to know about the fun stuff that you're doing, okay? However, I also believe that it's growing at a pace that it's supposed to grow at because God wants to give me a whole new audience over there, and some of my old people, but not everybody, right? To support me there because He wants it to be authentic people that can relate to some of the stuff that I'm talking about, okay? And not wanting drama all the time. I might get some drama, you might get a little bit of here, there, and everywhere, but that's not what I'm orchestrating over there. I do enough over that. I mean, of that over here, right? So the reality of that is it sells, okay? And we have to remember that. So when you be like wondering as a content creator, like, why you messing with me? I was looking at a baddies clip, right? And somebody had like on their story or a reel, right, that I was watching. And Meatball was basically crying, and she was like, that is better and it's bigger than, a baddies chain. She was like, and I don't watch, baddies, but you see a lot of it on social media. But she says it's bigger than a baddies chain. This was my friend that we came from the same hood, right? And it hurts that I had to really go against the grain, and fight and argue with her to get somewhere, right? And then she goes on to start to cry that why everybody want to pick on me because I'm not shaped like the other people, and that broke my heart, right? Now I know people don't often see, kind of like wisdom inside of a baddies reality TV show. But that hurt, right? Because that's what sells. Nobody's thinking about hurting someone's feelings. Nobody's thinking about why are you making her your target, although she did nothing to you. Everybody's thinking about one or two things: the money, the performance, and how far you're going to get by just clout chasing off of just picking on one person. It's not cool. Do I think that there's some type of colorism thing that's going on in the reality TV world? I do, absolutely. Okay, I do think that it's a colorism thing that's going on. And we as people can't see it coming. We encourage it, okay, by using names of ugly. That's not okay. Okay, big face, large back, okay, manly backs, and strong face. That's offensive as a mother, okay? Ain't nothing cool about that. So we as the people get so caught up with commenting in the comment section. Just leave some laughing emojis if it's funny, but don't sit here and continue a conversation with somebody that's dogging your people out. Where it has to go beyond this TV delusional world that we live in, okay? Whatever they are married or not, several CCs had the birds conversation with original straight no chaser when she was airing him out and dropping tea. Got you. um like we've come to this point where everything is okay. It's the same thing with the presidential debate, where Trump just released, or had some type of parade in the fire, sponsored by a fire department, where they had Kamala Harris with chains basically dragging her through the parade. Baby, why are we, Waka Flocka and a host of other black males, in supporting this? Okay, why is that okay? Okay, I'm sure your ancestors, your great grandmommies, your great grandparents are rolling over in their graves by your stupidity. Okay, when it's your child that's hanging out there that's getting pulled over for something as far as like running a stop sign, but their face may be bashed in some moments because, oh, Trump then gave him immunity. Come on, guys, we got to do better. So everything become okay because we going with the fab of social media. We got to do something better with our time. I'm telling y'all, we got to do something better with our time. I ain't even come for all of that, but we here now, so whatever. Okay, we have suppressed ourselves to believe that the way that social media thinks is the correct way of thinking, and that is so far from the truth. We got to do something better. Okay, pause, like Queen Sheba would say. Okay? I say put your best foot forward. Put some pressure on those necks to make somebody make a better decision. Okay? Listen, checkmates, that's my time. I got to go. But you guys know, just like I asked you in the beginning, I'm going to ask you in the end. Do a few favors for me and hit that like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed to the channel, because we're on our way to that 11K. Okay? Also, make sure your notification bells are on, because YouTube be doing what they want to do, baby. And the big one that nobody really wants to ask for, go ahead and share the live so that people can know that I'm over here doing some amazing things and your girl can stay active in all the rhythm. All right? I love your checkmates, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. And remember, don't you let nobody tell you nothing different. Bye. You just said a mouthful. I listened to those ignorant black mega guys defending the fire department racist truck. I absolutely, I wasn't going to let that go. And as long as God continued to give me a platform and a place that I can have a voice of reasoning, I'll continue to talk about it. I mean, you can't be young and dumb all the time. Okay. God has equipped us with wisdom. He says it is free. But I got to go, because that's another story for another day. Until next time. Bye.